That's that. Go in. What's this on?
I love it. It's got a battery for your car, 86.
What my question?
Yeah, no, your car's got 86% battery.
Oh, it's electric. Yeah, it's electric. Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of it like how much petrol it gives you.
I'm all about gadgets. My missus will tell you off. I keep buying. I want to buy a drone next, and I don't even know why.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find a reason.
Yeah, I think it will. There we go, mate. How are you looking there, bud?
I'm looking.
How's your hair? Let me put back windows down because it gets a bit warm. Only problem is we having this on it. It makes a noise on cameras. Okay. So that's just for your phone.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to have air conditioning on because it buzzes around that.
Of course.
So have you've been in an electric car as a green?
I don't think I have.
I
haven't. I'm really like hybrids. I'm doing hybrids, but not in.
Right, so drive safely. Don't want to harm the mayor today. Do you know anything about the magazine or anything, Magid?
No.
Okay.
What's the magazine called?
It's called RGM. Reyt magazine. It used to be called Reyt Music, but I've started to do
Reyt Music. I've heard of.
Yeah.
So
it's me that's created
version.
it. Yeah. So it's all online. So this will go online with it and all that kind of stuff.
With you.
I'll give you a card. You can have a nosy when you go.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I think I did have a brief look. I've looked at the website.
Yeah.
I did, because when you sent me links and stuff
yeah.
I did have a look.
Oh, brilliant, nice one. So, welcome to a brand new Reyt Good road trip with Carl Maloney, the host, and I'm sure you recognise this face, Mayor Magid, the Lord Mayor of Sheffield. How you doing, mate? All right?
I'm doing absolutely great. It's been a great morning.
Yeah.
Didn't have my breakfast, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, right. So, are you going to be rumbling in a bit? Do you get hungry?
No, I've never been hungry, honestly.
Right. Okay.
I'm just always in a constant
happy place.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you, particularly someone as prestigious as yourself, agreeing to do something like this. We really appreciate your time, and I just think we'll just have a little chat today, driving back in the car.
Let me return that, mate. Thank you very much for actually inviting me and doing the great work that you do. So I feel privileged to be here. So thank you.
Well, we are quite well known as being a music magazine. So what kind of music are you into, mate? What do you like?
Wow. So I grew up on Strictly Pop, Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys.
Did you? I never saw that one coming.
I got heavily influenced by two of my sisters. One for the pop side,
and
then the other for like the R&B side, like your Daniel Jones, Boys to Men, all that sort of stuff.
Right.
But then growing up, I kind of was just strictly hip hop.
Right.
Like hip hop. And then as I kind of really got into a bit of alternative rock, a bit of blues. So currently now, like, if I was to say...
What's on your iPod now?
Yeah, my playlist literally varies from, like, Alabama Shakes...
Wow.
...to, what was it recent? J. Cole's recent album.
Right.
So, like, I'm a big Kanye West fan, big Libertines fan.
Do you like how mad he is, Kanye West?
Yeah, I fucking love it. I genuinely, he's a character in himself, and like, there is rightly or wrongly, he is what he is. Like, he's honest in who he is, and
sorry, guy.
It's like I just appreciate his honesty. It's crazy, and which I don't agree with a lot of stuff he says.
Yeah,
he's genuine.
Well, I like because I've seen just how. If somebody said to me, name the last two Lord Mayor of Sheffield, I won't have a clue where to start. But straight away, you've had a very good, strong online presence, and everybody knows you as Magid, and they've seen you posing on top of in the town hall and all that kind of stuff.
Does he sit down? Like,
I know,
like, has he got any chairs?
about.
But it's been honestly, it's been a bit crazy the past.
Are you a little bit Kanye yourself?
No. No, I wish I was. No. Do you know what it is? Honestly, the past 3 months have been absolutely like crazy. Like, really overwhelming, but like positively overwhelming. Of course, there's been a lot of shit that's come with it, but if I'm being honest, the positive outweighs the negative. Second, and that's the stuff that keeps me going every time. So
positive, I'm guessing, let me know if I'm right here, positive people saying, cool Lord Mayor, doing different things, different new ideas, doing things a different way. Like, and the bad things, what kind of bad things do you think?
So basically, in the case of like literally just engaging with people that are not engaged with civic life or like politics before, just engage with different people within the role of the Lord Mayor. Making them proud and say, like, championing Sheffield in every opportunity that I can get. All of that crazy, but it's like the crazy thing is, it's like literally what I didn't prepare for is like stuff like from your trashy papers, like your lad Bibles, to like your broadsheet papers have all been covered in so, which I didn't think would have that. I didn't think that many people would be interested. So there's been a lot of good coverage. Of course, there's been some negative coverage, but then there's also been the negative side of it has been, of course, it is like when you put yourself out there, you're gonna get criticised, and I completely accept that. I'm not gonna please everybody, and I'm not gonna completely get that. But then there's been a lot of like really like a lot of bullshit racist stuff that have kind of come with it as well. But the great thing, I am thick-skinned. Nothing kind of really kind of gets to me and whatnot. So I just really, because my energy is limited, so I just tend to focus on all the positive stuff. I just ignore all the negative stuff.
One of your commandments is don't kiss a Tory.
Yeah.
And we've seen Boris Johnson. You mentioned the racist thing there, being like getting some racist comments and things. So when you look at the Tory government and he's there making fun out of Muslim people, calling them dressed like post boxers and that kind of stuff. To me, if I was a young kid, it'd feel more acceptable for me to say it out loud because I see someone on the telly saying it, whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, it's same with like Donald Trump, Boris. Like, they legitimize, like by us, like they kind of legitimize everything that as a city that we don't represent or kind of stand for. So even this whole Boris Johnson situation, what really baffles, what it doesn't baffle me is like it was a calculated decision. If you think about the person who's now on his campaign, is that Bannerman, or like that Bannerman, the same guy who was in Trump's campaign that got him elected, and he's going out attacking a group of Muslim women who wear the veil, who are like literally, I think something like 0.5% of, I think it's like about 5% Muslims in the UK. Is that
right?
5%, right? Okay. And then within that percentage,
why are they worried?
And within that percentage, something like 0.what%, really minute figure, where they wear. So why focus your time and energy and attack it? And it's literally just to appease the right-wing racists. Just to literally say, look, I'm one of you guys. There's no rational reason to go and make a whole statement about that, apart from literally just being a racist person. But it's just
calculated, isn't it? It's not as stupid. He's not just ruffling his hair up and being stupid. There's a team behind that decision to say, which is weird.
And it's the same team that got Donald Trump elected, so he knows like he's playing a game. And he's a very smart man. But it's like we need to literally call it out wherever we can.
So why do some working class people feel threatened by immigration so much? Because I know a few people that feel threatened by it. The joiners, the real people out there in the world, they do have concerns about people working in the same industries as them, maybe not charging as much. And then
I completely get it. Do you know what it is? First of all, it is statistically been proven immigrants are more of a gain to society than they are a drain. Right? They are a massive gain. And it's like, I think a lot of it comes from a place of fear. And a lot of it is down to due to failed government policy. So when like you have like these certain politicians and we say, well, do you know, speaking to people saying the reason you can't get on that housing register is because of immigrants. The reason you can't get onto the like NHS, like, and see an HCA doctor is because of immigrants. The reason you can't find school placement, it's not. All of that is due to failed government policy. It's like we know the amount of massive contributions migrants, immigrants have in the, whether that be on the NHS or whatever it is, right? But it's like they use as scapegoats for a lot of the time, and it's like the right wing, like your Farages and stuff, like they know that, so they play on people's fears by saying, well, do you know, all that is because of immigrants, and the Daily Mails and stuff like that, they know this, and it's what they keep pushing that sort of thing out. And you know, it comes down to education. It's because at the end of the day, if we're not educating ourselves, we won't be able to sift through all the bullshit that we hear in the media and stuff like that, really. So it's quite frustrating, but we just need to just keep speaking the truth and saying, well, that's just complete nonsense, because that's not the reason. It's like the government needs to take responsibility for its actions and failing its own people and making the NHS so underfunded and X, Y, Z.
Well, I love Sheffield. I've lived here all my life, and it's the place where my heart is. And just looking at some of the things that are going on in Sheffield, there's a lot of great things going on, but the people are telling me that Sheffield are making bad decisions. And so like a couple of examples might be the shops at Devonshire Street. They're closing that down, building more flats. Why? We've got plenty of flats. You know, the spice problem in the city, that kind of stuff. Where do you see Sheffield now, and where would you like to see it in 12 months?
Do you know what it is? It's one thing that frustrates me is when people compare Sheffield to other like coast cities. Like, you know, like when they say like, but we need to be a bit more like Leeds or Manchester. Look, they're doing it well, and as if like we should copy and paste what they've got. Whereas like Sheffield, it's unique in itself. Like one of the things I love about Sheffield that we don't compromise on who we are. Like, we are who we are. Like, you either love us or you like us.
Yeah.
But like, we do things different. It's not about trying to celebrate what we do things differently and like championing that and creating our own path rather than trying to copy paste what other people are doing. And that comes with certain elements of like really having the courage and saying, do you know what? No, we know that we've not done this before. We're willing to explore different venues and just and avenues and just do things a bit more different. And just having the tenacity to really follow that through. And I think so it's just, and then people talk about, well, Sheffield lacks leadership and X, Y, Z. So there's a lot of things that we really could improve into.
Why do you think they think that?
It's because it's just Sheffield is not, what you can say, it's not left behind, but it's like we're not getting our kudos, so we're not really celebrating our city as much as we should. We do get overlooked. Of course, I'm not going to say that we do get overlooked by other core cities, and why is it? Is because is it the leadership that we've got in the city? Is it really pushing things or
just funding and
doing
just that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course. And it's especially we've got an amazing creative arts industry in Sheffield, and for me that should be really what I know. We've got an amazing engineering industry in Sheffield, manufacturing, that goes without saying. As well, I think is that creative industry in Sheffield that is really thriving and booming at the moment, and that's something we really should be pushing and focusing our time on.
Yeah, we focus a lot of our. Oh, a little bit too far out here. Sorry, guys.
Have you ever had an accident?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. I promise you we'll be alright. I work in the creative industry in Sheffield with the magazine, and we cover all the new bars and cities and bars that are in Sheffield. We cover a lot of local music in the city, and we just love it.
It's there's so many amazing hidden gems in Sheffield. Yeah. Generally, even because one of the great things about Lord Mayor is I get invited to so many different things, and I go to so many different things, which I definitely would not have been invited to.
Main stage tramlines,
that was ridiculously amazing. It's I get invited to stuff which I wouldn't have if I wasn't Lord Mayor, right? So I really do. I'm fortunate enough to get to see parts of Sheffield, get to see the real makeup of Sheffield, right? Yeah. And every day I'm surprised by the amazing amount of talent, individual talent, different organisations doing different things. And honestly, it just fills me with so much pride, and it's it's just full. And it's that's why we're known for having a big student city, right? Yeah. We've also got the highest retention rate of students.
My wife came from Manchester, studied here, and married me. And
well, there you go. It's got the highest retention rate of students. Students love to make Sheffield home, and that is a testament of how amazing Sheffield is and the amount of stuff that it's got going for itself. So it's just incredible. It really, really is.
So in Sheffield in 12 months, then, just to you want to see that side of it pushed more, and us have our own identity away from other cities.
Yeah,
would you say that's fair?
100%. I really have our identity stamped, and this is who we are. And we really just kind of have the courage to actually push things forward.
Yeah. So how do you see your legacy going as mayor of Sheffield then? What would be a perfect utopian legacy to leave behind when you eventually move on and somebody else comes in?
Do you know what it is, mate? I don't really. I haven't got much I've not sat down and thought of what my legacy is going to be, or have got a plan for my legacy. Yeah. Do you know? For me, it's just a case of. I think one of the I'm baffled that I didn't expect to be Lord Mayor. I think I'm as baffled as everybody else.
Okay, fair enough. It's cool.
But but for me, it was always a case of for example, I studied aquatic zoology at university, right? Right. I had no intention of being a marine biologist and got into conservation. Then I was working in digital marketing for a bit. Then I was working for a housing charity called Shelter. Then I was just.
So you are a marketer, you're good at that.
Yeah, no.
Play to your strength, don't you?
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's as long as I'm pushing myself, take myself out of my comfort zone, but most importantly, feel as if I'm having a positive contribution to those around me. I'll be happy in what I'm doing, and I think my ethos is a case of I would want the world to be a better place for me from having me in it, right? So if that means if I can make my small part of the world, Sheffield, my community, that much better, I feel like I'm fulfilled. I'm happy in what I'm doing, right? So this role as Lord Mayor is honestly, it's given me so much it's just been exciting. It's been a show, but it's people look at the stuff I do and the kind of thing, even the whole 10 Commandments, right? Yeah. Think that it's planned. Like that was done in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Like there is no marketing.
Some of them are a little bit cheesy.
Yeah,
Different.
There's like a lot of stuff I do. There is no market. There's no campaign. It's literally just me that does things, right? So there isn't like a massive team of like.
I love do epic shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that don't have much ambition about themselves, or they don't stretch themselves long enough. Just do your best at whatever you do. I love that one.
Yeah, and do you know what? It was like, it was at a festival, and it was like playing on the fact that it was Tramline's 10th anniversary, playing around the number 10, 10 Commandments, and then it was like. Everybody was like, of course, there's certain people that took it way too far.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that deep. Like, relax. You know what I'm saying? But like, some people like saying that like, my mum's a Torah, you tell me I shouldn't kiss my mum. Like, I'm not telling you shouldn't kiss her. Right? It's but then there was some Torah people that said they absolutely found it hilarious. Like, the scene. And I did even say, listen, guys, tongue in cheek, it's not that. But most of the people absolutely loved it, and it was like the amount of photographs that was taken with it was thousands, and everybody like really.
How did as soon as you became mayor, how did the suits of the town hall take to you? Was that how did you find that transition?
Do you know what it's like? Of course, they didn't like it. Like literally, I'm not even over exaggerating when I say. There was something like one member was actually in tears saying, Magid, you're ruining everything.
Really?
They're saying that you're breaking tradition, you're doing it, and I'm like, geez, like, and you're not saying we've always done it like this. Yeah. And I just don't like when people say we've always done it like this. And that is not an excuse for me, if I'm being honest. Like, we need to do things different. And I question things all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, tradition is there, and I do preserve tradition.
Yeah.
But if there's no benefit to that tradition, why would I just keep on doing it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And plus, new traditions are formed all the time. And we had some terrible traditions that we got rid of when we weren't able to vote and X, Y, Z. So it's like, it's not that black and white. And it's like, for me, everything I do is trying to engage with different people, trying to do things different for the benefit of everyone. Don't get me wrong, right? Listen, I'm human, I'm going to make mistakes, and I accept that.
Yeah.
Right? If I make a mistake and I hold my hand up to listen, I made a mistake and that's it. Let's move on. But it's like I'll always have the best of intentions in everything I do.
So just one last thing to finish on, and it's a concern that somebody from the NHS that works for me is that they have to pay a full day's wage every week to park as a nurse. Is there anything more we can do to help these people out that aren't on the best wage in the world and they're just honestly, in the toughest job out there?
Honestly, nurses are so underappreciated.
I know.
Like,
that's the only reason why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, honestly, like, even like when you used to be free to study as a student, like you used to get everything paid for.
Yeah.
There's been so many cuts, right? And I think it's our duty to give them as much support. But even if that means literally waiving off their not having to pay for what do you call it?
Half price. It's like £8.50 a day to park. It's ridiculous.
It's completely ridiculous, and we rely on them. So I think honestly, anything we can do to support them, I would go as far as saying that they shouldn't even have to be paying for parking if they're going to work. But there's a lot of dynamics involved and whatnot. And if there's anything I can do, like, I'll do my best for sure.
So if people have got concerns in Sheffield or they just want to celebrate the good work that you're doing, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Just hit me up. Like, honestly,
Twitter? You on Twitter? You replied to me on there?
Listen, people message you like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email. There's just so many different avenues, and sometimes like I know like I can be a bit slow in replying.
You're the Lord Mayor of Sheffield. You've got a lot on, mate. Don't worry about it.
And it's like it can be, but I will definitely try my